Qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome to the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Daviso. Happy Friday Eve, everybody. We're almost there. Tomorrow is Friday. The day after that, it is Saturday. We're almost there to the weekend, guys. Hope y'all all have that caffeine kick, that Starbucks coffee, green tea, whatever gets you up in the morning. Man, a couple things. This Sunday, for all you MLB fans, will be the last Sunday for the regular season, as the postseason will start. Hope your team made it. I know mine did. I'm not too confident, man. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Milwaukee's looking pretty good, man. The Brewers, I don't know. They look like they could win it all this year. We'll see. But I'll get into the MLB postseason sometime around next week, because I'm very excited to talk some baseball, especially in the postseason. I get really excited about baseball in the postseason. Not that I don't get excited about it during the season, but I mean, come on, that's a lot of games. It's a lot of games to keep up with. I only have so much time. You know, this is the closest I get to me time as I can get. I know, kind of sad, but I digress. Tonight, got the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Fun fact about the Seahawks: they are the top three defenses in the league right now, as far as points allowed. The first one is the Greenbay Packers with only 44 points allowed. Second will be the Seattle Seahawks with 47. And the third, you'd be surprised, the San Francisco 49ers with 49 points. That's going to change, though, for obvious reasons. Well, I don't know. It looks like it could change with Nick Bosa out. Well, next man up. Can they still keep up the momentum? I mean, it doesn't. That's what it says on paper, but when you watch the games, it's not. It's kind of a different story. But I think the Seahawks win that game. Personally, I think Sam Darnold learned a lot from being with the Vikings last season. I do think he's doing pretty good this season so far. That defense is doing extremely well. But I'm looking forward to seeing some more games. When a team is good, I want to see what they do when it comes to playing that potential contender. I want to see the Seahawks against the Packers. I want to see the Seahawks against the Rams. We will see again the Seahawks again. We already saw Seahawks and Rams. I apologize about that. I want to see them against the Eagles. Let's see if they got what it takes. But one game I'm really looking forward to this Sunday, that it has a bunch of narratives. And that's the Packers against the Cowboys Sunday Night Football. That's going to be the game to watch. There's just so much to say about this game. I mean, especially with everything going on in the Cowboys organization. I mean, I'm just gonna put it this way. I want to say that it's gonna be. I want to say the Packers go over there and take the win, but I still believe in Dak Prescott. And with that said, there could be a shootout, but I'm going to go with my gut on this one. And I'm going to say that the Packers are going to give Dak Prescott a lot of hell. With CeeDee Lamb out, I just don't see that offense doing anything this Sunday. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Dak Prescott, Dak Prescott's not going to find anybody to throw the ball to because of so much pressure. I could tell you one thing. I could see the Dallas Cowboys punting the majority of the game. I could be wrong, but it's just something. I said it before and I'll say it again. That defense. I mean, if you saw that game last week against the Cleveland Browns, it was a chess match. Cleveland Browns has a decent defense as well. I mean, they got Myles Garrett leading that defense. Packers is just as good. But I just don't think it's enough for Dak Prescott to keep up with. Another narrative could be, did Jerry Jones make a big mistake in trading Micah Parsons? I know some of y'all saying, "Oh, he screwed it up." I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second. Hear me out on this. There's been a couple contract disputes within the past over 3 decades, I want to say. Yeah, that's right. Over 30 years. So if you're younger than 30 years, this video is probably irrelevant to you. But I wasn't even born yet. It was during the Emmitt Smith days. I'm going to list you a couple of players. Emmitt Smith, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb. Those are all players. I could be missing a few, but I'm going to highlight those for now. If there's some that I missed after you hear this point, you let me know. You put it down in the comments. Those are all players that wanted an extended contract. They all wanted to be in Dallas. So Jerry Jones heard that. This is what I noticed about Jerry Jones. This is why I'm playing devil's advocate. Ask and you shall receive. They never asked for a trade. They just wanted their pockets full in order to play. So with the players, pay for play. And Jerry Jones, play, then you get paid. But those players never asked for a trade. Out of all those players I just named, who didn't get paid? Who got traded? Who left? Micah Parsons, you know what? Granted, everything was handled bad. Micah Parsons wanted an extension. He wanted more money. Made the mistake of meeting with Jerry Jones alone instead of having representation, financial, legal representation. That is what compromised the whole relationship. So what did Micah Parsons do? Requested a trade. See, again, what I've noticed is Jerry Jones respects loyalty. Jerry Jones respects the idea of, if you want to be there, I got you. He took care of Michael Irvin. He took care of Troy Aikman. He took care of Primetime Deion Sanders. He took care of Emmitt Smith. So, with Micah Parsons, it was a different story. Jerry Jones pretty much saw that he didn't want to be there anymore. That doesn't benefit Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones will take care of those who wants to be there. He'll take care of those who are going to earn it. So, we can't point the finger on Jerry Jones too much. Again, granted, it wasn't handled good. It wasn't handled properly, the contract dispute or the contract negotiations. So now, once again, the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones are in this position where he paid his wide receiver, he paid his quarterback, and now they're injured. It happened before. Dak Prescott was just paid, and then, boom, down. Gone for almost the rest of the season. CeeDee Lamb, boom, down. He's going to be out for a few weeks. And this is the game where you shouldn't be out. This is the game where Jerry Jones says, I need everybody because I want to prove that we don't need Micah Parsons. It's not going to happen that way this Sunday. Honestly, even with CeeDee Lamb, they were going to get through a little bit, but I still don't think they were going to win. See, Jordan Love still gets hot. He can fling that football around. He can still play. He can play against a team that doesn't have a defense. You're going to see Jordan Love ball out. And you're going to see that pass rush, that Greenbay pass rush, take over the Dallas Cowboys. So, who do you got winning that game? Because the way I see it, I don't think the Cowboys have any chance. Now, am I willing to come back Monday and look foolish? We're on Thursday right now. Monday's a long time away. But am I down to look foolish on Monday and say I was wrong? Oh, yeah. But I doubt I would be wrong. That Packers defense is going to be something else. A force to be reckoned with. This kind of reminds me when Khalil Mack was traded to the Chicago Bears. That year, I believe they ended up winning the division. Didn't get too far. But this is how I see the Green Bay Packers. That defense is going to be scary to play. So, anyway, we've talked about who is the most impressive undefeated team. We talked about who has a chance of making an impact of the winning list teams. But I want to recognize another category, and that's the 2-1 teams. I picked out 5. I picked the Lions, the Packers, Rams, Steelers, and Seahawks. I think those were the best 2-1 teams out there right now. If you disagree with me and feel like I left somebody out, maybe you feel the Vikings should be a top 5 2-1 team. Because some of these teams are better than what their record looks like. Let me tell you something. Out of all those teams that I just listed, who is the best 2-1 team? I got to go with the Packers, man. If the offense is struggling, you could depend on their defense to make some noise. The Lions, I'm not going to lie, I almost gave up on them. I truly did. After week 1, after that embarrassing loss in the divisional game in the playoffs against the Washington Commanders, losing 2 straight, I almost gave up on them. Dan Campbell is showing why the Lions are still a threat. Dan Campbell is still showing why he doesn't need Ben Johnson to have a powerful offense, let alone a good defense. Granted, they allowed 30 points against the Ravens, but they showed up when they counted. What was it, 7 sacks against Lamar Jackson? That team was built to win. And I get it. I'm starting to get it now. They needed to find rhythm without Ben Johnson. They didn't find it on week 1 against the Packers. But they beat the Baltimore Ravens, which left us with questions. But the Lions are trying to make a statement. They're trying to say they're not here. They're not one and done. They still got some unfinished business. So we're looking at still a contender in the Detroit Lions. So the Lions and the Packers, the Rams, they're good. But can they keep up? After that loss, yeah, I get it. It was a block punt, but they still let Jalen Hurts catch up. The Steelers need some work. Some might argue, why pick the Steelers over the Vikings? Only because I have faith in one man. And that's Mike Tomlin. He just knows what he's doing. Right now, they're one game over 500. Duh. Let's see how they do against the Vikings. The Seahawks, another team that's got a defense. We'll see how far that gets them when they play tonight against the Arizona Cardinals. It's going to be interesting to watch. I'm going to tune in for that game while doing my laundry. But it's going to be interesting to watch. But that's what I got for you guys today. Man, what a Thursday Eve. I can't wait for it to be Friday already. I can't wait for it to be Sunday already. It's going to be fun. I can't wait for this weekend. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in on the Forever Grind Show. This is your host, El Daviso. I will see you guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy Thursday Night Football on Prime. Take care of yourself. Get home safe. Love you guys. Peace.